In October of 1962, John F. Kennedy wakes up in the White House and he's briefed by the CIA. The Russians have set up a series of ballistic nuclear missiles on the island of Cuba. Some are already assembled and more are on the way. And Kennedy has every reason to be upset, not just because this is dangerous, the world is now on the brink of nuclear war, but he had specifically talked to Khrushchev about this very plan and been assured that it was not going to happen. He'd also been diplomatically humiliated, he said manhandled in his words, by Khrushchev at their last meeting. This was a provocation. It was intended as a provocation. And had it been taken as one, though, the world could have ended like that in a nuclear holocaust. Almost every single one of Kennedy's advisors told him the only option on the table was bombing Cuba. Those were the conservative ones. The aggressive ones said he had to bomb Cuba and East Berlin and Russia, right? This was a provocation, and provocation must be met with response. And Kennedy has the discipline, the perspective to step back and say, hey, what are they going to do after we do that? This is basic game theory. I'm going to do X, you're going to do Y, and I'm going to respond, and you're going to respond. He says, like, not only am I concerned about what they're going to do next, I'm concerned about 7 or 8 steps later in this escalation. He says, I think you guys are wrong, but I'm worried you're so wrong that no one's going to be around to say I told you so. And so in what became known as the 13 days, Kennedy does what leaders are supposed to do. When everyone else is freaking out, when a solution is not yet visible, when the worst of people's emotions are being brought out, he is a calming influence. The fact that the Cuban Missile Crisis evolves or transpires over 13 days is itself a testament to brilliant leadership.